Hello and welcome to Bloodborne. I know I'm playing through two Souls games on this channel right now, but it made me want to play Bloodborne again. Plus, with the Old Hunters DLC being out and me having not finished that due to it being very, very difficult on New Game Plus 3, I think I'm on. I figure, starting a new game so that I'd have an easier time going through that might not actually be the worst thing in the world. So yeah, we'll be playing through two Souls games and Bloodborne for a little while. Won't that be fun? Now, I would choose new game here, but I wanted to get my character all created before going to record, so I went and did that. And let's use this guy here. Hopefully this shouldn't skip too much, considering I only made the character and then immediately quit out without saving. Or without saving anything beyond what it autosaves.
Oh, yes. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract. Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Well, that looks delightful. Okay, then. Messengers.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
All right. So, you may have noticed I spliced in the footage from when you first hit New Game, because there is a little bit that they show there that they never show again. And you may be wondering why my previous character was named Capaldi, and that's because I had decided it would be fun to base him off of Peter Capaldi. Figured he looked like he fit the setting. This character, too, is based off of an actor, though I don't think I got the likeness quite as good as I did for my Capaldi character. But still, I'm not telling who the actor is. You may or may not be able to figure it out yourselves. Probably not, considering I'm probably not going to really show you the face too often. But let's just, right, it's options to get to the menu in this game. It weirds me out how all three games from Software on the PS4 assign different things to the options button, the right side of the touchpad, and the left side of the touchpad. Yeah, there you go. Bit of a better look. And that's all I'm going to give you. It's not really a much better look at it either. Fear Liar. Okay. So, we don't really have weapons at the moment. But that's fine. I know how to attack with things. Yeah, I know how to do that too. I'm going to read all the messages just in case you folks at home want to know the controls, but they're not here for me. So I think we can go around back here to sneak behind this thing. Question is, how close can we get? Not very. Yeah, this thing is meant to kill us, as you might be able to tell from the fact that a fully charged heavy attack did 7 damage. It's still got quite a bit more health. Our jump attack is silly when we are two-handing our hands. Pow! I mean, this thing is killable, but it's supposed to kill you. And I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm not gonna just sit down and let it kill me. If I can get it, I will. Though it'll take some doing. Okay, there we go. That's fine. I don't mind getting killed. There's not really anything to be gained by killing it the first time, I don't think. Plus, I've already got the Platinum Trophy for this game, so nuts to that. I know there's no trophies to be gotten for killing it right away. And thus we get to the Hunter's Dream. Honestly, I do feel, from what I've played thus far, and this episode is going live the day after I've recorded it. So, from what I've played thus far of all the Souls games, I feel like Bloodborne is actually the tightest experience. The combat is really tight, and I love the aesthetic of this game. So, I always started with the thread... Well, not always. In my one file, I started with the threaded cane, simply because, I mean, it is delightful with its animations. I know it's certainly not the best weapon, but since I used it before, I actually don't really know what I'm going to go for in this game, because I started off with a skill build in my first file, but then I transitioned to a strength build so that I could use the sword that turns into a greatsword. And then I went and used the thing that... I went and used the Moonlight Greatsword after that. Of course, not for very long, because again, I didn't get very far in the Old Hunters DLC. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what build I'll go for to differentiate myself. I guess I'll start strength and then maybe branch out from there. Now, I know the Hunter Axe is probably the most potent of the weapons you can start with, but the Saw Cleaver has the benefit of doing extra damage to beasts, so I think I'll go for that. And then I took the pistol and used it for the entire game, so let's use the blunderbuss, see how that goes. And what's this? Oh, okay. And we can't go in and talk to Gehrman just yet. And we don't have the insight to make the doll move. So I'm just going to go out back over here so that I can make my messengers fancier. Because I rather like having top hat messengers. I mean, look at that. They got top hats now. Right. Right. It's options. I need to remember this. So, saw cleaver, blunderbuss. And there we are. We are ready to take on this game. I've never actually used the saw cleaver. I did dabble a little bit in the hunter axe, but the saw cleaver I have never actually used. So back to Yharnam we go. This will certainly be an interesting experience. And while I have played through this game 3 times, on the second and third run, I only fought the mandatory bosses because I was just rushing through to try and get the platinum trophy. So I'll do all the optional bosses except for maybe the Chalice Dungeon specific boss, because you gotta do a lot of work to even get to that one, and I simply don't want to bother. So let's use this thing in its longer form so that it'll do more damage. Ooh, yes. That was a delightful amount of damage. Probably should have kept attacking before it fell down, but whatever. Okay. Gonna need to get used to, once again, not walking around holding L1 all the time. Okay. Yeah, the controls are slightly different in this game, but I'll get used to them quick enough. I've certainly played it enough. So we can't go over there just yet as much as we would want to. We are forced to go in this direction. Wonder what this message on the ground here is. Oh, okay. Central Yharnam. And the sound that they make when you go to a new area is pretty much the same sound as when you hit something in a way that staggers it for a visceral attack. So it perks up my ears every time. It's like, wait, I can crit it? But no, I just changed an area. There wasn't anything I was even fighting at the moment. Okay. Right, can't block. Can get health back, though. Oh, and for those wondering what stats I went with, there you go. You probably saw that from another screen before, but I went for whatever the hell starting class gives you that. I don't even remember. Because I actually set that up last night so that I would be able to just launch right into the actual game today. Yeah, you get out of here. I kind of miss the emphasis on aggression that this game had. Dark Souls is much more about observing your opponent and striking when the time is right. And in this game, the time is right. And you are supposed to strike always, basically. Such lovely noises. What's this? Okay. So, we'll light that. Yeah, I know. Hello.
Oh, you must be a hunter.
I am.
And not one from around here either.
Correct again.
Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
Okay.
This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Oh.
Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnham lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say.
Ooh.
Yarnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
Okay.
Across the valley to deep within, that's your best bet if it's... Across deep...
Okay. Let's leave him to cough his lungs out. Okay, so there will be a guy right over there, yep. I remember this part of the game very well. I died here a lot my first time through, because I was still struggling to get used to the differences between this game and Dark Souls. I don't care about your shield. So what are my moves like with this? Very vertical. Though strong attacks are horizontal. So, looks like strong attacks with the thing open will be my way of dealing with crowds. Alright, let's get back what health we can. It's not much, but it's something. And there we go. Forgot how little blood vials do. And let's go ahead and pull on this. Not that it really changes much. Hardly even a shortcut. Just lets us skip that little path with 3 whole enemies on it. And now let's see how I fare against this guy with a blunderbuss instead of a pistol. Oh, you are beefy. I forgot how meaty you were. Ow. I also died to this guy a lot. Yeah, you pretty much have to do visceral attacks if you want to get rid of him quickly. I remember playing this game when these load screens were all about a minute long. It was very punishing to get killed back then. Alright, you. Okay. There we are. Don't know why I swung again. I think maybe I might be better off dealing with crowds just with this thing untransformed. Whoa there, guys. Whoa there. Okay. Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Yeah, I'm not used to this weapon. I need to get used to it. And maybe I'm wrong that having it untransformed is the way to deal with crowds. Yeah, the fact that you fight crowds this early on in the game is what had really given me troubles having come from Dark Souls. Where in Dark Souls, you're pretty much always trying to fight things one-on-one if you can. Crowds are basically a last resort type of deal. But whatever. You get out of here. Okay. So, where am my echoes hiding? They should be right around here, but they're not. Did you steal them? It would be weird if you did, because you are not near where I died most recently. No, you didn't steal them. Well, it's certainly going to be harder to miss with the blunderbuss. Ow. Seems the blunderbuss isn't quite as swift as the pistol is. No hugs. There we are. You're too dead for me to heal on. Thanks for the vials, though. Is that really all you're here for? Just kind of slurred my words there. Meant to say here, but it sounded like a mix between heal and here, at least to my ear. Yeah, this guy can give blood gems. But I guess he just wanted to give me vials. Or blood vials, rather. Need to remember the terminology. It's been a while. Okay. Oh, there's my echoes. It's a lot tougher to see your blood echoes in this game than it is to see your souls in the Dark Soulses. So, there are some doors that we can knock on and talk to people. Specifically the doors that have lanterns next to them, like that one. But before we go to any of them, we're investigating up here. Because there's a thing! And then we can knock on this door.
Are you that outsider?
That's me.
Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you.
Oh.
Trot along, will ya?
No, I won't. I'm going to knock again.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry. Trot
Okay. I'll trot along now. Hey, you. It's a lovely pitchfork. Many prongs. And how about you? Doink! Forgot how much those torch wielders could combo you. And this guy, we don't want him getting up and shooting me. That causes trouble.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of hunt.
I was hoping
Away
you...
with you. Now. Lads, you've...
Okay. There's no real reason to knock on the doors, because no one will open the doors and next to no one will do anything for you. I just do it here because you at least get to get a little bit more of an idea of what this world is like. So the first time I was playing this game, I managed to like roll in between these two little sticky outy bits here. And for whatever reason, I got completely stuck. Seems they've fixed the collision detection now. Because yeah, I was stuck between them and I could turn all around, I could roll, I could jump, but I was just stuck between them. Which, of course, was not terribly pleasant. Need to remember where everyone is. It's been a while. Okay. So let's deal with this fella. Don't want him causing problems later. Can't grab that through there. Hi. And we can't go down here. This lycanthrope they're burning. It's quite a sight to behold. No, I'm not. What makes you say I'd be better off dead? That's really unkind. I thought I was doing just fine. Always weirds me out how the gunners have... Actually, they all have one particularly long arm. Okay. I see you don't take kindly to my presence, but have you considered being dead? Seems the guys with the coats and weird hats have a bit more health than the others. Or maybe it's more defense, but I'm pretty sure armor actually doesn't really matter for anything in this game. It barely makes a difference. First time I played this, I was terrified that if I came and grabbed this item here, that door would get busted down by whatever was on the other side. Thankfully, that never actually happens. I was afraid for nothing. Yeah, the heavy-coated guys definitely take more to bring down. I forget whether there's anything we can do to make our blood vials heal for more. Would certainly be nice, because right now they're not doing much, and we'll be definitely having much higher maximum health later on. Okay. Hooray for bullets. And what do we got here? Cold blood dew. Excellent. And I don't believe there's anything more for us to get on the other side. Or even up here. So onward we go. Another thing that I like about Bloodborne is I am much better at parrying with a pistol than I am with a shield. We'll see whether or not that also applies to blunderbusses, but I'd imagine it's probably still the case. Hey, ladies.
I don't reckon you're from round here.
I'm not.
Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing. I don't reckon you're...
Okay. So, what we could do here, we could drop down right here. But that takes us somewhere I don't want to be just yet. So I'm not going to be there just yet. And my cat is trying to beat down my door right now, so give me just a moment. I'll fast forward until when the door is open for her. Okay, there we are. She has been released. She was stuck in my room because she is much more willing to be locked in here than locked outside. Though eventually she does get tired of being locked in as well. Thus, I had to release her just now. That is some awfully straight blood splatter. I remember being really impressed with this game when it first came out, especially considering how the blood splatter gets on your character and all over the world, and they certainly don't hold back with it. Hey, buddy. That's what I want to see. So, I've still got it. And now we've a torch. Right, once again, need to remember that it is options to get to the menu. And now that we've a torch, we can do this. For those times when we'd rather have fire than a gun. So let's look over here to the right first. Not seeing any enemies over here. If I went to grab this before killing that Frankenstein's monster type guy, he would have come up from behind us. Basically, if you ignore him, he stops trying to pound down that door. And this door is for nothing. And in fact, we've naught else to do over here. So up we go. And... right. Need to always remember when and where dogs will be, because I can't block them. So... hey, fellas. We don't need to bring guns into this guy. Okay, dog is gone. Well, dog number one. One more hit. We've got dog number two. Okay, and now we've only got that guy. Oh, always nice to find so many blood vials. And there he goes. More bullets. Always nice. Was kind of hoping I could knock something into the well, but then again, it's not very deep now, is it? So there's nothing over here. We just go right back up. Time for fire. Ooh, yes, yes it is. Because of those. But we're not going to tangle with the two of them just yet. Because two at once is a bit problematic, especially this early on. So what we can do is we can go down here. There's not much down here, but I mean, there's stuff. Like this. And then we can roll through here and find an entrance into the sewers, though I don't know that we want to be in the sewers right now. No, the sewers are not a pleasant place. Of course, there aren't many pleasant places to go in this game. But yeah, we'll not go there just yet. Might as well deal with the lycanthropes. Hey there. You want to come over here? Just you and me? Or do you want to strafe back there? Oh, good. Always nice to... oh, nope, we don't have just one. But we've got that going for us. And very soon we will have just one. Ow. These guys do hurt. Okay, we'll take the other path to get here next time. It's a bit easier. At least once you open it. Alright, well, I do believe that'll be it for this episode. So, join us next time when we get our blood echoes back. See you then, friends.